The views and opinions expressed on the following program do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of Nash Community College, the Board of Trustees of Nash Community College, or the North Carolina Community College System.
We don't need no stinking budget. Oh, no.
Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
I'm gonna make him an offer again.
You play ball like a girl! Oh, yeah! Come to play!
And Leon's getting larger. Nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
Well, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
Hey guys, welcome to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac Anderson.
And I need no introduction.
Who are you?
I am Tyler. Oh, I gave my introduction.
You already gave him an
I
introduction.
gave an introduction, yes I did.
Well guys, thank you for tuning in. In case you have never seen this show before, this is a movie show where we talk about movie news, movie reviews, and everything in between. And what's that beautiful shirt you got on there, Tyler?
It's Big Bang Radio.
Big Bang Radio shirt. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to stand up and show you what's on the back.
The old BBC.
Oh, no, your bukuku. As they call it, the bubuku.
The British Broadcasting.
The bubu-ur. We're the bubuku, they're the bubu-ur.
And we have a whole lot of shirts, and we possibly give some out for anybody to
Exactly,
in.
which is going to lead. If you leave us a comment today, we're going to ask you a question at facebook.com/Studio67NCC. Who knows, you might get a t-shirt. But without any further ado, you ready to go into some news stories?
I am ready for some news stories.
Okay, but your glasses are super fogged up for some reason.
Oh no, they're not fogged
You're
up,
all
they're
hot
greasy.
steam-
They're greasy.
Ew, this is
They are
even worse.
so greasy.
Speaking about greasy, Atomic Blonde, the new movie.
Oh, that little greasy.
Yeah, the new movie that's kind of raunchy and has James McAvoy and Charlize Theron just released a trailer. We're not going to show you the trailer, partly because one, you usually get pulled down for that kind of thing, and also number two, it's a little raunchy.
It's Red Band.
It's Red Band. There's a Green Band trailer too, but I mean, even that one's just a little bit grotesque.
Risque.
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 But basically, if you haven't seen the trailer yet, it's basically Charlize Theron going around beating people up. James McAvoy makes an appearance, and I think that she makes out with a chick. And
Hold on. Where?
yeah, she's right there.
You pointed. I was like,
Yeah, she's right behind there. Yeah.
Oh, no,
So
okay.
what did you think of the trailer?
I didn't watch the trailer.
Oh my goodness.
I thought I was going to watch the trailer on the little screen right there, but it didn't happen.
No, we're not gonna watch the trailer. But basically, it's exactly what I said. Like she just beats people up, and it looks like it's an excuse.
It's like Sucker Punch.
It's a little bit like Sucker Punch, but it's more grounded. It's not like in people's heads.
Oh, okay.
At least that's not what I think. But when I saw this trailer, I thought it was, I'm not sure who directed this, but whoever directed this must have just kind of, had the vision of making just some cool action sequences and nothing really else to it.
Try to tie it together with some kind of flimsy story.
Yeah, with a really fun story. It's like John Wick. John Wick isn't really supposed to be like a really strong story. It's an excuse for Keanu Reeves to go around and shoot guns at people. Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it worked really well.
Yeah, it worked really well. Who knows? This might really be really good. We looked before the show. It had like 70-something% in Rotten Tomatoes for critics.
76%.
I don't know if that's just people that are making that up.
Oh, I made it up. Did I make it up? Because I'm the one who told you about it.
Who knows?
Am I telling the truth? Did I make it up?
Who knows? I have no idea. You probably know.
I already believe you. I think it's true.
How about... But, I mean, I think this trailer was fine. I'll probably go see it. It's coming out pretty soon. James McAvoy is always gives a pretty solid performance no matter what movie he's in, even despite the quality of the film. Like, I wasn't huge on the movie Split. But
Split was amazing.
I wasn't crazy about Split. Split was a mediocre movie with a great performance. Yeah, he was great in Split. He's great as Professor Xavier. Pretty much everything he's in, even like Wanted and stuff, like the kind of
Chronicles of Narnia.
He was in Chronicles of Narnia?
He was a goat man.
He was a goat man.
He was a goat man.
Was he good in that? It's been so long since I've seen that. I
just remember him at the lamppost. That's all I really remember.
Well, maybe he's in a lamppost in this movie.
That's what I'm hoping.
But, yeah, I bet this will be good. Good fun time. It's a little raunchy. Don't go see it with your parents. But speaking about a little raunchy, something you should see with your parents, the Thor Ragnarok trailer.
Oh, Thor, yeah, I'm ready for this. Let's show the trailer.
No, we can't show the trailer.
No!
Say it.
No!
Disney's real finicky about their trailers, man. We can't show it. We could show little clips of him. We might do that next week. But I just thought pretty much everyone's seen this trailer. I mean, if you haven't seen this trailer by now, you're probably not going to. And basically, in case you haven't seen it, basically it's Thor. He's going around fighting people.
Don't spoil it for me.
You've seen the trailer.
I've not seen the trailer. I was going to watch it up here and give a live reaction to me watching the trailer.
How have you not seen this
Can I watch the trailer right now and give a live reaction to it?
No, how many times we got to say
Can I watch it on this and give a live reaction to it?
Watch it on there, turn the sound down a lot. Okay, I'll talk to them about the trailer.
And I'll watch it, and Bella watches my facial expressions.
Okay, so while I'm talking about it, I'm going to be describing what he's seeing. So basically, it starts out with Thor. He's on a chain or something like that. He's going through another kind of action thing, and now he's met his match. It seems like a woman's crushed his hammer, and things are going haywire. Asgard's getting destroyed. He gets banished to this other world, and led by Jeff Goldblum. And Jeff Goldblum is like this game master, and he makes him fight in these games. They give Thor a sweet new haircut, put him in war paint, and now he's in a ring, he's fighting the Hulk. And that's basically the whole trailer. And to me, I thought this trailer was great. It had a very Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. See, there's Hulk. Hulk is in kind of gladiator uniform. Yeah, go ahead and watch it. Everybody watch Tyler's facial expressions. But this trailer, to me, was really solid. It looked like it was inspired a lot by Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know if that was intentional or that's just the tone of this movie.
It's intentional.
It's probably intentional. But, yeah, it just looks like a whole lot of fun. I think this is probably the most original kind of, like, fun Thor movie we're going to have. The other ones have been, they kind of... They had a really good direction going. Thor, The Dark World's kind of forgettable. If you remember...
Led Zeppelin, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know Led Zeppelin. Another thing we can't play on this show. But, yeah, it showed some fun things. I think Jeff Goldblum's going to be a lot of fun. He always seems like he's kind of making things up as he goes along, and that's always kind of fun way of delivering things. And just seeing Thor fight the Hulk and his reaction when he sees him, he goes, yes! I think that was kind of a fanboy reaction that we're supposed to see. But and also Loki's going to be in it. That's never a bad thing. And I think this is probably a big excuse for Chris Hemsworth to cut his hair or like not wear that wig or whatever it was. I don't think he grows his hair out that long. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a really solid movie. And I think you might see him hit up with the Guardians of the Galaxy because he's out somewhere besides Asgard.
Like he's in space.
What part are you at right now?
I got like 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left? Okay.
Oh, it's called a helmet. He's got the helmet.
He's got the helmet. And I think it's a throwback to some of the old comics too. You get to see him do that. And they call him the Incredible Hulk, which I think is, very obviously a reference to the comics. But what part did you see?
Yes!
Yeah. You're so late on all this.
Yeah.
Okay, you enjoying this, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. But overall, this trailer was really good. I would love to hear what you guys think. It's Studio 67 NCC on Facebook.
It looks like because of Planet Hulk, instead of them capturing Thor, that was the Silver Surfer. And they put a power dampener on, but I thought Silver Surfer was a powerful Marvel character. But
so they're combining Planet Hulk with
this Planet Hulk. It's going to be because I think Hulk's going to kill everybody and take over the planet.
I don't know about that. But speaking about killing people and taking over the planet, Josh Brolin is playing Thanos in the Avengers movies, but he's also playing another big guy in the Marvel franchise, and that's Cable.
I can see it.
I can see it too.
Yeah,
this man's got Marvel down. He's playing all the big baddies and goodies.
I heard he's going to be also replacing Wolverine.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I made it up. That's a lie.
But Josh Brolin has been recruited to play Cable in many, many movies with Fox. I think he's got like 3 or 4 picture deal. But what do you think about that, Tyler?
I'm up for it. I'll watch it. I like Josh Brolin, and I like Cable, and I like the Deadpool movie, so I'm up for all 3.
Yeah, do you think that him being Thanos and him being Cable are going to kind of collide and kind of probably get him some, slack? Like,
okay, what I see is that first of all, it's 2 different universes. I mean, it's like 2 different companies.
But still, I mean, it's like doing a DC movie and doing a Marvel movie.
Well, I mean, look at for the last Doctor Strange movie.
How so?
Well, and he played the villain too. I mean, he was Dormammu.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he was also Dormammu.
I did not know that.
And look at this too. Look at Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds was the Green Lantern. That he was Deadpool.
Yeah, but I mean, Green Lantern was a failure. Like, he's still in the Marvel universe. Like, this guy's going to be playing 2 at the same time.
He was in the last the Blade movie.
He's in the Blade movie? Well, that doesn't count. Like, that was
Marvel.
Before, that was before the Marvel Cinematic Universe kind of started. Like, we live in the age of franchise movies.
Okay, I guess it's kind of like if you get Ben Affleck to play Daredevil again in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It'd be kind of like that. I mean, it's just like he's dipping both toes in the two different pools, you know? He's kind of playing around with things, but I'm excited for it. I think he's going to do great. The Deadpool 2 has been in some production problems a lot, so I have no idea how they're going to write his character in there, but they've been teasing him a lot. Even in Logan, like when you see the little Deadpool thing they played before the movie, they always say Scott Summers.
Yeah,
it's like
Nathaniel Summers.
It's like
they say it Nathaniel Summers.
Yeah, Nathaniel. I almost said Scott Summers.
Yeah, Nathaniel Summers.
They say Nathaniel Summers coming soon on the little thing. So obviously they've been teasing it. They even teased it at the end of Deadpool, but like 4 or 5 pictures, like as Cable.
Yeah, dude, Cable is like one of the most integral characters in all of X-Men.
What is his power?
He is whatever it wants it to be, pretty much.
For real?
Yeah. What happens is that he's got. It's like if the Phoenix, if Jean Grey had the Phoenix at all times.
Oh, for real? He's that
like,
powerful.
Like he's supposed to be the one that defeats Apocalypse. I mean, he's supposed to be Apocalypse antithesis.
Oh wow!
And he's got a virus to turn half his body into a machine.
Oh, so like he's just like a sentinel as a human.
It's just like half his body's turned to a machine. He's keeping his powers from keeping it from spreading.
Oh, so
like he can whatever he wants to, he can do. He can he's like the Silver Surfer on steroids.
Oh wow! Do you think? But speaking about steroids, do you think he's going to have to bulk up for this role?
I think they had to put him through the Wolverine.
No, really.
Yeah,
that's going to be quite a transformation. I think I got to admit, because now he's just doing like motion capture. He doesn't really have to, work out or anything to do that. But I imagine now. I mean, just look at Cable's arms. I mean, he's got some work to do.
That's robotics, so they can just like.
Well, I mean, like the other one,
he's like a big arm, a little skinny arm.
I mean, that'd be kind of funny, but they got to make
the guy
him
from Scary Movie 2.
Yeah, you can't talk about that.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
But yeah, I'm excited. I think he's really good. Please let us know what you think at facebook.com/studio67ncc. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this.
I about fell out of my chair.
Yeah. Speaking about almost falling out, Jude Law is going to be playing young Dumbledore in the new Fantastic Beasts movie.
Dr. Watson himself.
Dr. Watson himself and young Pope. On HBO.
Oh, I forgot that show existed.
Yeah, I think everyone else. I think Jude Law forgot that show existed.
He's like, oh wait, I forgot. What am I doing this show this season?
It's like it's the trailer you watch before you watch Westworld.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's where I know it from.
But Jude Law has been recruited to play young Dumbledore in the new Fantastic Beasts movie.
Jude Law.
What do you think about that?
I'm whatever, pretty much. I really don't care.
You don't care about any of these topics, do you?
I mean, I care about Josh Brolin, Thor, and part of Atomic Blonde, but Jude Law playing Dumbledore is all right. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, as you know, I wasn't huge on Fantastic Beasts 1.
Not for it or not against it.
Yeah. I love the Harry Potter movies and the character Dumbledore. First off, Dumbledore's already been recast once. The guy that was playing him the first 2 movies
died of cancer,
and then he got recast, obviously.
Richard Harris.
But obviously they can't bring, this guy into young Dumbledore because they got to have a younger guy. But I think Jude Law's a good choice for this. He's British, which is really important.
And he's underrated.
He's very underrated for who he is. He's a fantastic actor. I love him in, regardless of what you think about this movie, AI, Artificial Intelligence. I love him as a robot in that. He does a great job.
Sky Captain, the world's tomorrow.
Yeah, he's great as Watkins. It's like, remember, I was, and he gets dragged up. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
But Jude Law is a very underrated actor, and I think he's going to do this role solid.
Captain.
What?
Sky Captain. Yeah.
Sky Captain.
Yeah, I gotta watch that movie again. This is a favorite Jude Law
do you
movie.
think young Dumbledore needs to be in Fantastic Beasts 2?
I would have to say, yeah, you probably should have, because he was an integral part of the guy's life, because he was his teacher that tried to encourage him to go do that whole animal bestiary.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to see more of Eddie Redmayne's character, or do you think that character's just going to go by the wayside and it's going to be Dumbledore movie?
No, I think it's going to be about. I heard he's going to be. It's about Eddie Redmayne's character. Newt Scamander. All the trilogy is going to be about him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's the Harry Potter replacement.
Oh, he kind of is.
Yeah.
But do you think we're going to see some stuff about Tom Riddle and Dumbledore's stuff coming together?
Probably not. I mean, probably not, because Tom Riddle's like born in the 40s, man.
Yeah, but you don't know. This movie might take place in the 40s.
Oh, that's true. Possibly.
Because, I think that's what they're leading up to. I think we're going to see Grindelwald. Johnny Depp's going to play Grindelwald. I think you're going to see Jude Law's Dumbledore kind of meet up and maybe see what happened to them.
Yeah, well, if I can remember, Dumbledore was actually a bad guy.
Oh yeah?
He was a bad guy. He was not a nice guy when he was younger.
Oh, well.
And he was one of the guy's friends.
See, I mean, that seems interesting. That seems more interesting than like the boring plotline they put with the guy that played the Flash in Fantastic Beasts 1. Like all the fun monster catching stuff, then the boring one with Ezra Miller. Yes, Ezra Miller, like the one that nobody cared about. That like derailed the movie.
The actor that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he wasn't bad in the movie. That movie just kind of derailed it. Hopefully, this next one's good.
So I just want to say he just came out of nowhere. Just like bam, here's
another plot line.
Yeah, here's another tent pole. Here, we want you to be in tent
pole
it's like,
movies now. Yeah, choose one. I mean,
that guy came out of nowhere though. It's just like here for the next year, want you to all these tent pole movies out of nowhere.
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
I think that Ezra Miller was in the first one just because they wanted the giant monster to fight at the end. But that's just my opinion. Enough about that one too. But Fantastic Beasts 2, who knows? I think J.K. Rowling is going to return to write it. I think we talked about that one day on the show.
Yeah, she wrote the screenplay.
I know she's going to write the screenplay. She's a talented writer.
Yeah.
And I think David Yates, the director of the last few Harry Potter films and Fantastic Beasts 1, is going to direct it. He's a great director.
I would say like do Chris Columbus in there once in a while.
Christopher Columbus has a different tone though. David Yates is more kind of, has that kind of darker tone, but while also kind of having that levity to it. He's almost like Christopher Nolan, but a little bit lighter with those kind of movies.
Yeah, well, I mean, Chris Columbus directed some of the really good ones too.
Yeah, but Chris Columbus made more like kids' adventure films. And this one's going to be more like a grounded thing. But that's really up to opinion. If you guys have an opinion on any of these topics, specifically this last one, because I'm really...
Call in, you might get a shirt.
We can't call in, but then we're not going to give away the shirt yet. We're not going to give away the shirt. Facebook.com/Studio67NCC. Leave a comment about any of these topics. We would really, really love to hear what you guys say. We'd love to, we read all of them. We really do appreciate it.
I don't read any of them.
I do, and I care about you. Do I care about you?
No. Oh.
Okay. But guys, thank you so much for watching so far. We're going to go and take a really quick break, but when we come back...
We're talking about Sanskrit.
Okay, he's reading the paper. It says Hanskit. We're gonna be showing you a little fun segment we filmed. We'll be right back.
Glad we're not.
Hey, sports fans, we'll remind you guys to tune in every Friday at 3:30 p.m. with Sports with Lou on WNIA Big Bang Radio. Sports with Lou. We'll be breaking down all professional sport events and all your local high school sport events going around the tri-area. Don't forget, tune in every Friday, 3:30 p.m. And if we go into overtime, everybody's a winner with Sports with Lou. 3:30 p.m. WNIA Big Bang Radio. Ready, set, hey!
DJ Twiz on the beat, fool.
What's up? It's DJ Twiz. Be sure to tune in with me every Tuesday at 2 p.m. on WNIA 89.1 FM to catch all your urban music, news, fashion news, and sports. Every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Make sure you tune in because it will be lit.
We did it wada, we did it woo. We did it wada woo. Hello, my name is Stuart the Nighthawk Hawkins, and I'm a DJ here at Nash Community College's Big Bang Radio. So tune in Mondays and Thursdays from 8 to 10 for the wind down. Smooth jazz geared to help you relax from your busy day.
Did you know Nash Community College offers 12 degree programs entirely online? Are you interested in information technology? Explore information technology systems, network management, systems security, healthcare informatics, or web design and administration. These 2-year programs are only a few of the online associate degrees offered through Nash Online. Students receive the same quality instruction and resources as on-campus students without ever stepping foot on Nash's campus. Learn more about Nash Online today at online.nashcc.edu.
For like 3 weeks now I've been on a diet.
You been on a diet?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're back on. Hey guys, welcome back to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac Anderson.
And I am Tyler.
You on a diet?
Yes, I am.
That's pretty hot.
I'm gonna turn it blue. I think I'll turn it blue or maybe blonde. Maybe green. I like green.
What are you talking about?
Diet.
Oh, well, speaking about blue,
Diet green.
The Smurfs Lost Village has come out this weekend, and Yeah, so I saw this movie, Tyler didn't, and that review's coming a little bit later in the show. And but we had a local pretentious film critic, Hans Parone.
Not that guy again.
Yeah, not that guy again. You guys have never met him, but you're about to. Local pretentious film critic, Hans Parone, went to go see the Smurfs movie and gave you an accurate review of it, so you guys enjoy.
Hi, I'm film critic Hans Parone, and I'm going to go see the Smurfs movie, The Lost Village. The Smurfs has meant so many things over so many times, and the nuanced subject matters that they deal with are just beyond recognition and is being lost in our society today. So when I heard a new Smurfs movie was coming out, I was excited as I am now. And it's going to be something great, and I can't wait to see what they did with it. So I just saw the new Smurfs movie, The Lost Village, and I have to say that I was thoroughly disappointed. This movie was incorrect, to say the least. The feelings that I got seeing the original films and television show of government nuance and hostilic progressiveness, it just wasn't there. The character of Clumsy was meant to show the power of Joseph Stalin in the 40s, and this one was just a bubbling fool. The character of Gargamel was supposed to show the power of America after such a tragedy of Pearl Harbor and 9/11, and they spat in the face by just making him an evil dude. I have to go on a journey to figure why. After ridding myself of my faithful bodyguard, I decided to try to get more in touch with myself, my importance. And then I recruited an expert in the film genre to try to understand what exactly was incorrect in this film. I'm here with a professional of acting and arts in drama, Lisa Cooper. Lisa, why do you think that the Smurfs movie was just incorrect?
I just think that the Smurf movie was blue, but I don't really think it was incorrect. I think it was just a comedy, a cartoon, if you will.
Well, that's where you're just wrong. And the original Smurfs just has that kind of subtlety that goes around in an octagon without the ridges.
Like a circle? Like a dum-dum sucker?
Don't give labels.
It was a cartoon, Hans. And maybe you're just reading too much into it. Maybe you're looking for too much. Maybe you want...
This woman was speaking complete and utter nonsense, so I left her in search of someone else. Would you be willing to talk about the Smurfs movie with me?
Really? Well, whatever you're going to do, let's do it fast.
At that moment, that man told me exactly what I needed to do. I had to go fast, somewhere distant, somewhere far. I decided to go fast in the tree desert for exactly 5.5 hours. The elements started to take their toll very fast. The lack of food and the water made me realize that the state I'm in can broaden my mind. had come to my wits' end. As the Smurf dissipated in the air, so did my life force. I was dead inside, more dead than I've ever been in my entire life. But then I had a thought. Maybe I should revisit the film that I despise so much. This time, maybe, just maybe, I could find some new meaning in this impossible piece of art. I just saw the Smurfs movie after a few days of fasting in the desert. And I have to say that the movie actually wasn't quite bad. The way they made the screen roll around and around like the whole time, I actually kind of liked. My favorite part was when Gargamel looked at Papa Smurf and he was like, "Hey, it's all right. Let's get a bite to eat." I think that's what happened. I couldn't tell. The screen was going around all the time. Overall, I thought this movie lived up to the source. Does anyone's mouth taste like almonds?
Wow, that guy is a real pretentious nut, isn't he?
I can't stand when he shows up here.
I know. But guys, thank you so much for watching so far. If you have any opinions on anything we've talked about today, or Pons Parone himself, please make a comment at facebook.com/Studio67NCC. We would love to hear your thoughts. So we're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, we're going to be reviewing
Star Wars. Oh, Smurfs. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun.
I got a little excited for a second. They were talking about Star Wars.
We're going to be talking about Smurfs The Lost Village and unnecessary sequels. Stay with us. Big Bang Cinema. We'll be right back.
Dances with Smurfs.
Hey, this is Mike D, inviting you to join me for Ultimate Alternative. Fridays at 2 on Big Bang Radio, or anytime on the Ultimate Alternative podcast.
Come with me now.
Join Nash Community College Saturday, April 29th for the second annual Blue Fest. This day-long event includes the third annual Run for Knowledge, an inaugural disc golf tournament, and fun-filled events on Nash Community College's beautiful campus, including music, food, electric climb pole climb, craft beer and gourmet pizza sampling, hands-on activities, and more. See demonstrations of advanced manufacturing, beekeeping, first responders, culinary arts. Join us April 29th for a celebration of education and free family fun.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac Anderson.
And we just had a drum circle.
Yeah, we did. Who are you? But
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You gotta say my name.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, anyway, time for the movie review of the week, which is Smurfs, The Lost Village.
Ooh.
And Tyler, I don't believe you saw this film.
Oh, I did see this film.
You did?
Yeah, I Googled it. I really didn't watch it. I just kind of read the screenplay for it.
You read the there's a screenplay to this movie?
Okay, I'm like I read the Wikipedia page for it.
What? Okay. So what did you read in the Wikipedia page?
There's these little blue people who live in giant little tiny mushrooms.
Okay, that's just like the premise of the show.
And then there's the Papa Smurf, and it's like a cult, and he leads them all. And then they do whatever he says, they do whatever he wants them to do. And there's only one chick who lives there, and all these Smurfs, one chick.
It sounds like the Smurfs to me.
Yeah.
Okay, but my review of Smurfs The Lost Village, it was a movie, 4 out of 10. And that's about all I got to say about it. But yeah, in reality, there's nothing a whole lot to say about it, so we thought we might talk about something else. With that coming out this weekend, it made us think.
Star Wars.
No, not Star Wars yet. That's next.
Star Wars.
Next, we're going to be talking about sequels that are really unnecessary, because Smurfs The Lost Village, just be honest, we don't need it. It's a completely unnecessary sequel for this money.
Oh, I feel like it was completely unnecessary film in the first place.
It's a very unnecessary film in the
film
first place.
series.
Yeah, but like to have a sequel to that, yeah. But we're gonna be talking about unnecessary sequels. So I'm gonna start us off. So this is technically a prequel, but I consider this also kind of a sequel to what happened. I'm gonna go with the Hobbit movies. The Hobbit movies were extremely unnecessary. They should have never happened. And a little background story on them. The Hobbit movies were actually supposed to be directed by Guillermo del Toro, director of things like Pacific Rim and Pan's Labyrinth.
See why they didn't want him to do it.
Well, he dropped out because he wanted to do Pacific Rim. They got through concept art. They started making costumes. You know, he was ready to go. The sets were built, and the studio was ready to go. They shelled out all this money, and Guillermo del Toro was like, "I'm not doing it. I'm doing Pacific Rim." And so the project, they didn't want to abandon it because they spent so much money on it. So they called Peter Jackson up and they said, "Either you do it, or it's not going to happen, like at all." So he did it, and the rest is terrible history. First off, if you're going to do these, we don't need these in the first place, but if you're going to make one, just make it into one film. The Hobbit book is shorter than the Fellowship of the Ring book. And Fellowship of the Ring is one movie.
Oh, this stuff was stuff they cut out from the... They couldn't put in from the original trilogy series.
Yeah, and also this was just a CGI crap fest.
And it also got similarity.
Similarities?
Am I saying it right? Similarian.
Oh, is it a disease? What are you trying to say?
The stone, the very last of the Middle Earth books.
Who cares?
The fourth one.
There's a fourth one?
Yeah, it's the prequel.
Oh, I thought the Hobbit was the prequel.
It's the prequel to the Hobbit.
Oh, who cares?
The Hobbit's not in the prequel. Lord of the Rings was the sequel.
Yeah, I know, but technically these are sequels, prequels, whatever. These came after the movies. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But yeah, if you're gonna do one, just make it into one movie. Make it tight. They had to stop filming in the middle of the Battle of the Five Armies so they could finish the script of the film that they were filming. Just think about that for a second. Peter Jackson even admits, yeah, these movies were just shelled out for cash, and I wasn't really there. I was winging it the whole time. But Tyler, why don't you take the next one?
I'm skipping the next one because I really enjoyed the next one.
Okay. How about do number 3?
Let's skip number 3. Let's go to Dumb and Dumber 2.
Okay.
Dumb and Dumb. Oh, let me go beyond Dumber. Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
That's where it should have stopped.
But this is technically the sequel to it. That was just a spin-off movie.
That was terrible. It's the prequel, and that was terrible. This one is that did not need to be done.
You've actually seen this movie?
Yeah, was it Farrelly Brothers who did it?
Yep, it's really sad to see.
Farrelly Brothers. You see people that are getting disconnected with modern comedy. I mean, you even got to admit the original Dumb and Dumber. You can watch it now; it's hilarious, and then the new jokes and dumb. It was like they try to push it to be kind of raunchy.
This movie is so raunchy. Without going into too much detail, I hate to take your time up here too, but there's a scene in this movie where it just made me just kind of like how far they have come down, down the toilet basically. And
terrible.
It was basically these two are in some fancy event or like some scientist thing.
Oh yeah. Hey.
And and that's the scene I'm talking about. They pour all they want to get some beer, so they pour all these beers into these cups, and they rub their hands down, something close to their back. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that up here, but yeah, use your imagination. But they rub it in that area, and then they put it in someone's face and say, "My beer smells bad." And then they say, "Oh yeah, let me get you a new one." Then they start eating things. They start licking each other's fingers. I'm like, this isn't funny. This is disgusting. This is horrible.
Bad movie.
They tell some woman something terrible on stage. It's just like the whole movie's like that. They're scumbags.
Yeah.
But continue.
It lost all the charm and witty humor. I mean, they were Dumb and Dumber. You felt like they were good-hearted idiots. Mm-hmm. This one, it was just like they had brain damage. Something was really wrong with them.
They're just terrible people. And this one, the original one, they're just like real innocent, and the things they're doing are like funny because they don't know it's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like them accidentally killing the hitman, trying to give him his ulcer pills when it's really rat poison.
Yeah.
They don't. In this movie, they would just like stab him in the face and be like, "Ah!" And like that was supposed to be funny.
And then about him being the comatose scene.
Oh my goodness, we need to stop talking about this.
Let's go on to the next one.
Okay, I'll go to the next one. Since you didn't want to do it, I'm going to go with Rogue One, Star Wars story.
Oh no, that was a good one.
Well, it's unnecessary.
It is very necessary.
For why?
Because I need to see that girl's face. I need to see her face more often.
Well, you can watch The Theory of Everything with Eddie Redmayne.
No, because I don't want to see Eddie Redmayne in it.
Well, fine. You can just watch another movie with Felicity Jones in it. You can watch.
I'm not going to watch that Inferno. Not watching Inferno.
I fell asleep during Inferno. Yeah. But yeah, this movie is completely unnecessary. Granted, it was
it was a good movie.
I wasn't as crazy about it as you were.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay action movie.
I thought it was an improvement over the last few they shelled out.
Well, I didn't like it as good as I like The Force Awakens, but that's beyond the point. But this movie is very unnecessary. It was meant to fill in a plot hole that really didn't need to be filled. But yeah, so you want to go with number 5?
I'll go with number 5.
All right, what is that?
Son of the Mask.
Tell people about Son of the Mask.
I haven't said that in years.
And so how long has it been since you've seen this movie?
15 years maybe.
But you remember what happens in it?
I remember this movie. It's hard to forget this movie.
You don't forget this movie after you see it.
They couldn't get Jim Carrey turned this thing down. He wanted to do Dumb and Dumber 2, but he turned this one down.
He said yes to the number 23. He said no to this.
And they scraped the bottom of the barrel and they got Jamie Kennedy. How far the bottom of the barrel you had to scrape, the very bottom, just to get Jamie Kennedy. Oh my gosh, it was just horrible. Jamie Kennedy was terrible in it. I don't know what they were on when they wrote the plot for this. I should imagine them writing this and just really the giggling and laughing. There's nothing funny in there.
Yeah.
So how do you think this? You had to feel bad writing this film, knowing how embarrassing it was.
Someone had to get a big paycheck out of this. I feel like this is a money laundering scheme. This movie.
It
has to be. Somebody gotten deep in with the mob and they had to make this movie to try to make it look like they got the money.
I mean, because it had a huge budget and there was hardly anything spent on anything.
Yeah. How much money was spent on this? It was like at least $80 million.
$90 million.
And they lost so much money. Alan Cummings in it. He was okay, I guess.
If I can remember, it's on like Time Magazine's top 20 worst movies ever made.
It is probably one of the worst films ever made. I was thinking that. It is absolutely awful. But
it's unwatchable. It's unwatchable.
I'm going to go another one in the Star Wars franchise since you didn't say it. I'm going to go with The Phantom Menace. And The Phantom Menace, again, technically a prequel, but it's also, I'm considering, it comes after it. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So George Lucas wanted to make a trilogy of movies to tell you how Darth Vader became Darth Vader. Everyone, the world blew up in excitement. Everyone was excited, all the fanboys. This is back when we didn't get a Star Wars movie every single year. This is back when we just got we had the 3 and that was it. We thought that was it. So everyone, when they heard Star Wars Episode 1's coming out, everyone just got super pumped. And I was like, oh my goodness, we're actually going to see another Star Wars movie by George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars. How great is this going to be? Oh my goodness, we're going to see young Obi-Wan Kenobi. We're going to see his master. We're going to see Darth Vader as like a Jedi in training in this one. This is going to be so cool.
Gosh.
And what we got was The Phantom Menace. First off, the title seems like a joke. Like, who is the Phantom Menace? That doesn't make any sense. What is the Phantom Menace?
Is it Darth Maul? Is it Darth Maul?
Never explained.
Yeah.
But they never say the word in the movie. It doesn't make any sense. The movie has no plot, has no main character, and also there's a 10-year-old actor in it. Poor old Jake Lloyd. I hate to hate on Jake Lloyd like that, but my goodness. Why don't you just make this kid older?
Well, that poor Jake. It's ruined his life.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he got pulled over for, well, he didn't get pulled over. He got arrested for racing. I bet he was like, now this is pod racing. It's actually car racing. But
yeah, and he was on drugs.
But after George Lucas sat down and watched the movie, The Phantom Menace for the first time, and the group with all the producers, they were all sitting there in shock about how bad it was. And then there's a documentary that comes in the DVD that you should watch. It's the making of The Phantom Menace. And so literally everyone's saying, and he's famous for saying this line, it's stylistically designed to be that way. We can't take things out, but we can diminish the effects of it. And then he's famous for saying that kind of stuff. It's like poetry, it rhymes. But this movie was beyond disappointing. It was offensive. But Tyler, why don't you take number 6?
The Matrix. I agree with that. You had a good Matrix movie. The very first one, it was good. It had potential, and then it got metaphysical and nihilistic for the following sequels.
Yeah, but
green screen.
Yeah, green screen. They doubled down on the green screen. See, there's green screen in the first one, but there's a lot of green screen in these second ones.
Oh, and
Rubber Neo in the second one.
Rubber Neo, and then I remember they stole a whole bunch of Ghost in the Shell's Digital Rain.
Yep.
Digital Rain out there, Ghost in the Shell. And it was just, I mean, it was like Eastern philosophy, and it was just a whole bunch of just metaphysical and nihilistic ideas.
Don't you like The Architect? Don't you like The Architect? My friend Tyler, Tyler Stallion is going to be very mad at me because he loves these movies. But
isn't the guy who he was in the room and married his chair?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah. The architect, when he says the word ergo, you know you're in for something pretentious.
Ergo.
But here's another one that I was talking with our main executive producer, Andrew Small. He's actually behind the screen right now. Hey, Andrew. He's running everything. So always thank him on Facebook, Twitter, all that if you have one. But Escape from LA. Escape from New York, we just talked about, is getting remade pretty soon by Robert Rodriguez. Escape from LA is a sequel to that. This movie sucks, to say the least. First off, I wasn't big on Escape from New York. I think it's really slow. I think it's arduous. I think it's not really, the score is not very good. But this movie is just downright sucky. Like look, this is like, I pulled a little small screen cap from this. Snake Plissken surfs.
Which Rob Schneider.
I don't know with Rob Schneider. I think it's Roy Schneider.
Oh, Roy Schneider.
You're close. It's one of the Schneiders. They're all the same. They don't have careers now. But basically he does. I said he high-fives him in the scene, and it looks like the Batman series when they're surfing on the water and everything. It's really, really bad. But don't see that movie. But if you do, just
we forgot to add Batman to the list.
Batman. Well, the Batman sequels are not really necessary either.
Yeah.
But The Dark Knight was cool.
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin, that wasn't necessarily.
No,
that was just
unnecessary
that was
bad.
literally a movie to sell toys.
It's terrible.
It was like the Return of the Jedi at that time. But why don't you take the next one?
I am taking Caddyshack 2.
Mm-hmm. Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember Caddyshack 2. That's the problem.
I don't think the actors remember Caddyshack 2.
Like Ben Stiller was like, was I in that movie?
I don't think Ben Stiller was in it. All the main actors came back, but they didn't want to be in this movie. They were bitterly against being in this film. They did not want it made. Studio wanted it made, and it's a disaster. Not a whole lot of people have seen this movie, but the people that have hate it. And even the actors hate it, and this put the franchise in kind of a hole. But yeah, we don't want to talk about that anymore because that's kind of depressing. But I'm going to take the next one. The last one we got to say is Die Hard. Die Hard has a slew of sequels that are completely not necessary.
I don't know. Some of them are actually really good.
Well, I didn't say they weren't good. Some of them are terrible. Some of them are just...
It's supposed to follow the book series.
The book series?
It's a book series.
Die Hard is a book series.
It's like written in the 60s.
I don't believe that.
Not lying.
Is it like that?
It's not called Die Hard. It's like Detectives, whatever. But they changed its name in it, but it's the same plot stuff of the book.
Yeah. So the biggest problem I have with Die Hard sequels, even though Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3 I really enjoy, Die Hard, the original one, is just a story of some guy, he's a police officer in New York. He's just a run-of-the-mill Joe Schmo guy. Down his luck, his
Paul
wife.
Blart.
What?
Paul Blart.
It's a little bit like Paul Blart. Paul Blart was like Die Hard for Kevin James' paycheck.
Okay.
But the Die Hard was basically just about a guy got stuck in a bad situation,
in a
got
Japanese
stuck there at the wrong
building.
time. Oh, look at Bruce Willis looks sad there. But he got stuck at the wrong place, the wrong time, and he had to deal with the circumstances. And he worked it out like a normal person would in a situation like that. And it felt very, it was very refreshing to see kind of an action scenes just done by just a normal guy with the surroundings and everything. He's not the superhero guy. He's just a guy, and that's what made that movie so special. He's just a dude that got caught in this building at that specific time when Hans Gruber got in there. And it just so happens that he happens to be a police officer, and now he's trying to go around. He's not like a superhero. He's not like, they're talking about having a prequel for him. That doesn't make any sense. He was never always like this superhuman kind of cool guy.
Well,
he just happened to be that way. And it's also made Bruce Willis so sad over the years.
So, I mean, it'll have him in police school or something, police academy.
Oh my goodness. Just that picture. He blows up in interviews and just, it's literally ruined his life.
Well, I mean, you gotta admit, the last three were really good.
Last three were really good?
Yeah, the last one was terrible.
Yeah, the
fifth one was terrible.
Justin Long, that one, and
that was actually the one with Justin Long and Timothy Olyphant.
Yeah, the one where he's jumping off a plane. Now he's falling down. The explosions happening behind him. I love the one with Samuel Jackson. Die Hard 2 is okay. He even has a line in there. He's like, "Why does this always happen?" He's like, "Why does this gotta happen again?" They know it.
Because I think the fifth one actually had Mary Elizabeth Winstead in it.
Really?
The fourth one had Mary Elizabeth Winstead in it.
Well, who knows? Maybe one day we can actually get her on the show because I think
she's from Rocky Mount.
Yeah. If you guys know how to get in contact with her, please leave a comment. We would love to get in contact with her and get her on the show one day. But guys, that's it for unnecessary sequels. Oh my goodness. Drew.
Sad Bruce Willis.
Look at Bruce Willis. He turned his life upside down just like the Red movies did.
Oh.
But guys, thank you so much for watching so far. If you have any opinions, comment at facebook.com/studio67ncc. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And right after this, it's going to be our t-shirt giveaway announcement. And we're also going to be talking a little bit about Star Wars.
Finally.
But yeah, I know. Stay with us. Big Bang Cinema will be right back.
Star Wars.
Hey, sports fans, we'll remind you guys to tune in every Friday at 3:30 p.m. with Sports with Lou on WNIA Big Bang Radio. Sports with Lou. We'll be breaking down all professional sport events and all your local high school sport events going around the tri-area. Don't forget, tune in every Friday at 3:30 p.m. And if we go into overtime, everybody's a winner with Sports with Lou. 3:30 p.m. WNIA Big Bang Radio. Ready, set, hey!
We did it wada, we did it woo. We did it wada woo. Hello, my name is Stuart the Nighthawk Hawkins, and I'm a DJ here at Nash Community College's Big Bang Radio. So tune in Mondays and Thursdays from 8 to 10 for the wind down. Smooth jazz geared to help you relax from your busy day.
Did you know Nash Community College offers 12 degree programs entirely online? Are you interested in information technology? Explore information technology systems, network management, systems security, healthcare informatics, or web design and administration. These 2-year programs are only a few of the online associate degrees offered through Nash Online. Students receive the same quality instruction and resources as on-campus students without ever stepping foot on Nash's campus. Learn more about Nash Online today at online.nashcc.edu.
Ooh, you okay there, buddy?
Oh, I had a massive cramp.
Oh, yes, you did. Guys, welcome back to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac Anderson.
I'm hurting right now.
Okay, so speaking about hurting right now, Star Wars Episode 8 is going to have a trailer tomorrow morning. And I think we're all excited about that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be real exciting, guys. But because of that, we all have some predictions that we kind of want to share with it.
Ooh, can I share my predictions?
We will in a minute. First, I'm going to say we're going to give a few predictions what's going to be on the trailer. Okay, what do you say? 12:30. It appears that 12:30 tomorrow the trailer does. So the trailer premieres tomorrow, and we're going to talk about some predictions we have, what we think is going to be in the trailer. So, Tyler, what do you think is going to be in this trailer?
It's going to be an icy planet, a big battle on it.
So just like Empire.
No, this is Star Wars. This is Episode 8.
I know, but it's going to be just like Empire.
No, it's going to be Star Wars Episode 8. It's going to be like J.J. Abrams.
Oh, so it's going to be just like Empire.
Oh, it's with J.J. Abrams. It's not going to be rehashed.
No, it's not directed by J.J. Abrams.
Who's directing it?
Rian Johnson, director of Looper.
Oh, no.
I love Looper, man.
Oh, I hated that movie. Oh.
Looper is great.
It's terrible.
Looper's fantastic.
I still don't know what it's about. I kind of got the gist of like time travel and murder.
Well, I mean, that's beyond the point. But like, he's directing this movie. What do you think is going to be in the trailer?
I'm telling you right now, an icy planet.
What else?
A big battle.
A big battle?
Then there's going to be some isolated planet where there's like a lot of wildlife and it's dangerous. And there's going to be a Jedi master who's going to teach a Jedi about the Force, a Padawan about the Force.
Okay. So just like Empire?
No, it's going to be Star Wars Episode 8.
Okay.
And then there's going to be I don't know, they're going to go somewhere, there's an ally who's going to betray them.
Just like Empire?
And he's going to have a really cool mustache.
Just like Empire?
No. Episode 8.
Okay. So, he thinks it's going to be just like Empire.
And then there's going to be a big fight between, I'm guessing, Daisy Ridley and Kylo Ren, and somebody's getting the appendage cut off.
I would actually probably second that. I think that actually probably will happen.
A hand, an arm, a leg.
Maybe you're telling me what's going to happen in the movie. I need to tell you what's going to happen in the trailer. What do you think they're going to show in the trailer?
They're going to like completely give everything away in the trailer.
Just like they did for The Force Awakens, but they didn't at the same time?
Oh, they
showed you a snippet from every scene in the film.
Yeah.
Which kind of ruined it for me.
Oh, it's ruined it.
But What I think is going to happen in this trailer, this is just my personal thing. First off, I think we're going to hear Luke speak. That's going to be mind-blowing for so many people, but it's going to be Mark Hamill speaking. Who cares?
And Joker voice.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But you're going to probably see some abstract thing. You're going to hear a piano, like probably do Darth Vader's thing, like, doo, starts out with the one note, who are you? And Luke's voice, kind of mimicking the other one. And you're going to see some battle sequences. You're going to see Princess Leia. You're going to see, what's his face?
Lando Calrissian.
No, you're not gonna see him. You're gonna see Kylo Ren. He's probably gonna have some new duds on. You're gonna see him wearing some new things.
Ooh.
And Del Toro, Benicio Del Toro. That's it. Snoke. Yeah, Snoke. You're probably gonna see Snoke. You're gonna see. I heard Snoke's gonna have a new look. You're probably gonna see a little bit of the Knights of Ren. Snokey.
Yeah.
Snoke. But I think you will see Benicio Del Toro's character just a little bit. And I've seen there's been leaked pictures, this came out about a year ago, of some sort of casino planet, which I don't know where they got that from.
And
Empire.
it's in the clouds. It's going to be in the clouds.
No, this is on the ground.
Oh, it's going to be under the ground.
It's a casino world, which is nothing like Cloud City. Nothing like Cloud City, guys.
Yeah.
But you can see a casino world. You're probably going to see a lot of Rey saying, I can't do it. I'm not strong. And Luke's going to be like, you're strong in the Force. And it's like The Last Jedi. You're probably going to see John Boyega's character kind of fly some stuff around and go, woo! And you're going to see Poe Dameron look at him lovingly. He's like, one day,
I'm the new Han Solo.
I'm the new Han Solo.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, Rey's going to, you're probably going to see Rey fight some of the Knights of Ren. And then, who knows? I mean, it's probably going to be a little bit of Princess Leia in there, just kind of giving some looks. She's not going to say anything.
Yeah.
And just so you know,
dead.
she's... Aw.
What?
No.
Yeah, I thought she died before they finished this, didn't they?
She finished her filming for episode 8. She's going to be partly in episode 9. They're going to use footage of her. That's at least what I heard. But
are they going to Peter Cushing her into?
I hope not. I don't want a Wile E. Coyote looking Carrie Fisher in this movie.
Wile E. Coyote.
Oh my goodness. But that's what I think is going to be in there. We're going to see Luke speak. You're going to see probably him whip out a lightsaber at one point in this.
Whip it out. Whoosh.
You're going to see him at least hold it. It's going to be like, and it's going to cut away. And it's going to have epic music by John Williams playing on it. Yeah. And you're going to see you're going to see Benicio del Toro. You're going to see Snoke's.
Oh, that's Zelda. Crap. You got
Indiana Jones. You're doing Indiana Jones right now.
Oh, wait, no, this is Zelda or Indiana Jones. It's one of two.
It was one of those.
Oh, no, I'm still not got it right.
But,
all his scores sound the same.
That's not true. They have a very similar feel, but they're all different. But I think
Superman, Indiana Jones, Star Wars.
Okay, but I think you can see Benicio del Toro, and I think you're gonna see a little bit of everything. You're gonna see a clip from every single scene in the movie. But
Daisy Ridley.
You're gonna see Daisy Ridley too.
Yeah.
But guys, if you have any opinions on this is where our T-shirt giveaway comes in. Tell us what you think is going to happen in Star Wars, the movie trailer that's going to come out tomorrow at 12:30.
Felicity Jones come back from the dead.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But tell us what you think, and if you get at least give us three predictions of what you think is going to happen. Of whoever gets the most right, or you could just get a list. If whoever gets the most right before 12:30 tomorrow gets a T-shirt.
It could be me.
Or whoever before the trailer comes out.
Getting another T-shirt.
Yeah, if you get them all these predictions right, if you get the most predictions right, you win a T-shirt. But guys, thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We're going to be back next week. We're going to be watching Fast and Furious 8. Fate of the Furious.
Oh, I stopped after Tokyo.
You stopped after Tokyo?
I didn't even finish Tokyo, actually.
I haven't watched it in a long time. I never saw 7, so I'm excited to see this tonight. I can't wait to see that submarine pop out of the water and Tyrese be confused about what's going on.
And everybody think that they're watching the next Triple X movie.
It probably will be. But, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Isaac Anderson.
And I am Tyler.
And we really do appreciate it. Stay lovely, guys.
Do all